We are live in Yonkers Voice, and guys, today it's a good interview. It's a motivational kind of interview. It's a positive interview. It's an interview that we wish you would share on your own social platform so people know what's going on, so people know how to get involved. Alan Gray, second year that is here with us to talk about articulation. It's powerful. Alan, tell us a little bit about you, and then we go into the questions.
Thank you. And my name's Alan Gray, and I am here today about the Yonkers Rotary Club's second annual youth speech contest. I was here about a year ago, last year, talking about our first contest.
It feels like it was like a few months ago.
I know, we were just here it seems like, but we're ready for our second contest. This year the contest is open to youth of all ages in grades K through 12. We are asking them to record themselves giving a speech. Those speeches are going to be scored, and then we'll invite our top 3 in our elementary, middle, and high school categories to come to a final round in April and win some cash prizes. Okay. So we're very excited for this.
So then we're done with the interview.
That's it.
No, guys. This is something that we want you to be involved. It's, articulation, getting your ideas in paper. It's much more difficult than we imagine. Like personally, I see sometimes I'm thinking about things, I have everything in order. But if I have to write it down, it comes out totally different. And you as an attorney, you probably know better than anyone when you have to articulate the case, you need to put your ideas in paper as well as verbally. So tell us about the power of articulation, the power of learning how the words should be structured in order to be understood exactly what you mean.
Absolutely, and I'm the beneficiary of exactly this kind of project. I am coming up now on 20 years of being involved in speech and debate in one way or another. I started when I was a freshman in high school, and I have continued as a competitor, a judge, a coach, a tournament director ever since. And my ability to communicate my ideas, like you said, logically, to make sense of them, to organize them, that has improved. My confidence has improved. My self-esteem has improved. And as you said, I am an attorney. I work now at the New York State Supreme Court Appellate Division in Manhattan. And my job requires me to communicate to the justices of my court, to the public, not just what the law is, but how it applies to a particular case. And if I can't do that in a way that makes sense, that people can understand, then I'm not doing my job well. And everyone, no matter your career, whether you are an attorney like me, whether you're a newscaster like you, whether you're a writer, whether you're an artist, every job that you can think of requires that you communicate your ideas to someone else. And being able to do that effectively, logically, in an organized way is essential. And we hope that this contest is a way that our youth in Yonkers can start to build up those skills and be successful in their careers.
Look, I don't want to be bouncing, into different subjects, but this is something I have to ask you because, look, this is sponsored by the Rotary Club,
yes,
by the Yonkers Rotary Club. Tell my audience a little bit about the Yonkers Rotary Club and what needs to be done to be involved with the Yonkers Rotary Club. So I think they need to know.
Absolutely. And the Yonkers Rotary Club is part of the larger Rotary International organization, which is just a little over 100 years old now. And its motto is service above self. And that tells you everything you need to know about Rotary. It's about getting out in your community, whether that's your local community, your state, your nation, and even globally, and being a force for good. So Rotary has a number of different projects around the world. Eradicating polio is one of its main missions for many, many years. But even locally, the Yonkers Rotary Club helped to build a sensory garden here. We've helped to revitalize our parks. Getting involved in the speech contest is yet another way that we're trying to get involved with our community. We have other efforts coming up. We're getting ready for our pancake breakfast that we used to host every year. COVID got in the way of that for a long time.
COVID got in the way of a lot of things.
Yes, it
but
did.
It's out.
Yes, it did. So we're ready to get back in full force in our community. And I should also say, too, this year's contest is also co-sponsored with the Historical Society of the New York State Courts.
Okay.
And so they, to make a long story short, we'd have to do a whole separate interview with them, but they used to run an essay contest again before COVID. And based on the success of our speech contest, I approached them and I said, would you like to partner with us on this? So our high school students, they're actually going to be speaking on some different topics related to the courts. The Historical Society has put together some resources to help those students get a head start for the contest. And they're also helping to sponsor the cash prizes for our high school students.
Since we're still talking about the Rotary Club,
yes,
let's give our audience the URL for the Rotary Club. So if they want to go there, hit the page, learn about it, see what it's all about, tell them how they can, tell them the URL.
Absolutely. It's YonkersRotary.org. We meet 3 times a month on Wednesdays. And we would love to have you with us. You can learn again more on our website and learn about when and where it is that we meet. Feel free to come by to a meeting just as a guest, share a meal with us, learn more about what it is that we're doing. And of course, we would love to have you as a member get involved again in our community, in the projects that we're doing, and really make a difference in the lives of Yonkers and around the world.
And that's where you also should go to learn more about this contest.
Yes.
Now, Alan, before we go much further, I want to apologize to you, just in case you see me tic-tacking here on my phone.
No worries.
I'm not being disrespectful to you in any way. I'm just multitasking because people are here, they ask questions, so I'm reading, I'm answering.
Of course.
And guys, this episode is sponsored by Dos Marias, 200 New Main Street in Yonkers. This is the place for the best Mexican food in town, county, country possibly, and who knows the world. Okay, it's an awesome place. Taco Tuesdays, every Tuesday. You can come for awesome drinks and make new friends. Personally, I always have room for one more friend. And this is a great place. You can come, sing, karaoke, meet new people, make new acquaintances, because life is about those that surround you. Friendship, to me, it's important. So come on down after work to wind down and enjoy life a little bit. Not everything is about work. And as always say, support your local business. Actions, not words. We all talk about supporting, but not too many actually do. So do your thing, do the right thing. Tell us a little bit about last year's contest. Is this exactly the same format, or did anything change a little bit?
Yes, we have changed a few things in the hopes of making this year's contest more accessible. So one thing we did last year was we honestly weren't sure what the interest level was going to be. So we opened up our contest to high schoolers, and we asked them to come to the Riverfront Library to deliver their speeches and be scored. What we found, not only were lots of people very interested, and of all age groups, as young as 3rd grade, we had someone reach out to us wanting to participate. But we also understood that our young people have commitments. They have family to take care of, they have jobs, they have schoolwork. So asking everyone to come was not always feasible for everyone that wanted to participate. So this year, what we're instead asking our students to do is to record a video of their speech, of them delivering their speech, and to upload that video to us. Now, that doesn't give you the perfect public speaking experience. Just like we're speaking here to another person, recording a video isn't the same as talking to another person.
And I know the feeling. I tell always, having a Zoom meeting is not the same as having a personal meeting.
You're exactly right. But what we thought was more important was that every student who wanted to participate could participate. So you can record your speech wherever and whenever you want. If you don't have the equipment or you don't feel comfortable recording yourself, you can still, on our website, YonkersRotary.org, on our registration form, there's an option for you to pick a time to come to the Riverfront Library, and I will record your speech for you. We'll have my equipment, we'll have a room set up, your parents, your friends can come with you to support you and cheer you on, but you can still get your speech recorded, and you can pick a day and a time that works for you to do that. Starting next Monday, I'm basically going to be camped out at that library for anyone that wants to sign up to come and record their speech. So we wanted to make sure that every student that wanted to do this contest was able to do so. So whether you're recording it at home, at school, or you want to come and have me record it for you at the library or somewhere else I probably haven't thought of, you can do that to participate.
Let me throw this out there. If you want me to record your speech, send me an email, yv@yonkersvoice.com. I'm always ready and willing to support my community. We want to be involved in the positive. I'm sure that in Yonkers we have lots of good talent. What we don't have is much exposure on the good talent. So we're here to help you out. One of the benefits of recording and sending it in, if you record yourself and you're not happy with the recording, delete and re-record. But if you go there live and once you do it, you can undo it.
That's exactly right. You get as many takes as you want in order to get the speech that you feel comfortable submitting into the contest.
And send one that you are happy with. When is it happening?
So registration is open. So
Okay.
someone can, if you're watching and you want to write your speech and record it this afternoon and send it in, you're more than welcome to do that. Registration closes on Friday, March 31st. So you have until the end of the month in order to submit your video. Now I wouldn't recommend, I know someone out there is going to try to do it, 11:59 p.m. submit their video. We'll take it. 12:01, April 1st, no more videos. But I don't recommend waiting till the last minute. So give yourself that time to write your speech, practice it. Like you said, take multiple takes, pick the one that you like, but you can register for it starting today, and you have until the end of the month to submit your videos.
Guys, I will take that suggestion, recommendation very serious. Remember Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. So don't wait for that last minute, last 15 minutes to do it. At that moment you have an internet problem, you have a phone problem, you're not feeling good or whatever reason, you won't be able to submit it. So do it soon and submit it. Do it soon, take a look, I like it, I don't like it, let me redo it, but definitely do not wait for that last minute.
I don't recommend it, no.
I don't recommend it. I second that motion. Now what about parents? Look, this is something that I really enjoy. I like to read a good speech. I like to listen to a good speech. It motivates me, it makes me do better, it moves me forward. I really enjoy to listen to a good speech. I'm sure that those that are submitting the application feel the same way. That's why they're submitting the application. But when you talk to the parents, okay, what do they say to you?
I think every parent of every child, no matter where they come from, what unites them all is they want what's best for their children. And I don't think there could be anything better for any child, for any young person, for any person really, but especially talking about parents, for any child, than for a child to be able to express themselves clearly, accurately, and with confidence. Because that kind of person is able to be assertive and defend their own needs. They're able to defend the needs of others, to stand up for what's right. And that's a huge part of my career as an attorney. That is where we try to seek out justice. And if you're not able to communicate effectively, you're going to have trouble doing that. So I think for every child to start to develop these public speaking skills, that confidence and self-esteem, that will help them throughout their schooling, that will help them in their college or trade school admissions process. In life. You're exactly right.
Those are the foundations.
That's exactly it.
Communication skills.
And I think if a parent wants what's best for their child, it's building these kind of skills.
Pero esto es para toda la gente, no solo para la gente que habla inglés, esto también es para la gente, nuestra gente, la gente latina. Alan, now, una palabrita de lo que estamos hablando para nuestra comunidad latina, porque como sabes, tenemos mucha gente latina que nos sigue, y uno de los motivos que ellos están contentos con nuestros servicios es que nosotros damos las noticias en diferentes idiomas.
Claro que sí.
Inglés, español, portugués, my own dialect from where de donde vengo. So please, vamos a hablar un poquito en español para que la gente entienda lo que está pasando. Now, guys, we are going to do this interview in Spanish for a little bit, but those that only speak English, please don't be upset. What we are going to say, it's exactly the same as we already said in English. ¿Ok? So, vamos. Dile a la gente española, Alan, qué se trata esto y por qué deben envolver a sus niños en este programa.
Sí, estoy aquí hablando de un contexto apoyado por el Club de Rotary aquí en Yonkers, de discurso por los niños entre kindergarten al nivel 12. Y este contexto es para que hagan un discurso y está evaluado el discurso y eventualmente los 3 estudiantes con los resultados mayores estarán invitados a un ceremonia final en City Hall. Y les recomiendo que participen a todos los que hablan inglés y los hispanohablantes, los latinos, especialmente a los latinos que son hispanohablantes para quienes inglés no es el primer idioma. Porque esta también es una oportunidad para mejorar al inglés. Porque todo el mundo, o sea, la mayoría del mundo, se puede comunicar fácilmente en su idioma nativo. Es mejorar el idioma secundario que es demasiado difícil. A mí también, porque obviamente español es mi idioma secundario. Entonces la oportunidad para mejorar al inglés por su niño, aun si usted no hable inglés, que su niño también tiene otra oportunidad para mejorar al inglés y demasiado más importante, su confidencia de hablar en inglés, que también es lo más importante que el hablar inglés también. Entonces, con este discurso, ojalá que todo el mundo, no solamente disfruten, por supuesto, ojalá que eso sea divertido, pero también que mejoren a la confidencia que los estudiantes tienen en sus mismos, sus habilidades para comunicar, para organizar sus pensamientos, y especialmente a los hispanohablantes, que mejoren su habilidad de hablar en inglés también y su confidencia de hablar en ese idioma.
Sou pessoal que fala português que não está a entender o que é que eu disse em inglês e o Alan também disse em espanhol. Isto é um concurso de escritura, de debates, composição. Se o teu filho gosta ou queria participar, por favor, vejam o que está escrito em cima, submetam o vosso vídeo e participem. Isso é um programa que nos pode beneficiar a todos, incluindo a vocês, para o vosso futuro. Saber falar e escrever em várias línguas é sempre beneficial para qualquer um. Se falam português, se falam francês, se falam inglês, se falam espanhol, seja o que for. Dominar a língua tradicional de família é muito importante. But I said is, same thing but in shorter way to the Portuguese community.
Of course.
Anything else, Alan? Anything else that you think we need to communicate? Because this is about motivating people. This is about getting people to participate. So, let's say this is a courthouse and you are articulating. So let's put your skills at work. Okay, this is the end of a trial. You're doing the closing and you need to make sure that that decision goes your way. And that means by them, let's motivate. Let's use that power of the word. Show them the power of the word.
Well, I'll do my best. And what I would say to you, well, first, thank you again for watching. Thank you for having me. This is something that means a lot to me. And that's why I'm doing this, and that's why Rotary does what it does. Because we genuinely want to do good, and we want to help others. And there are not a lot of ways that I can help others. I am not good with my hands. I am not creative. I can't, build or lift heavy things. I'm not athletic.
Are you saying that statue that I saw that had your name on it, you didn't make it?
That definitely not mine. I don't know what statue that was. But what I can do is share these skills that I've spent close to 20 years building up that have really changed my life, that have made me a better person, that have made me better able to communicate, and that have changed my life, and when I've worked with others that have changed their lives too. So I hope that those of you watching will consider your children or the young people in your community to participate. You don't lose anything participating in this contest except a few moments of your time, but you stand everything to gain. So I hope you'll visit YonkersRotary.org to learn more about the contest. If anyone has any questions, my email for this contest, it's speechcontest@YonkersRotary.org. Those emails all come to me. I do my best to respond to each one as quickly as possible. Sometimes I have to go to sleep, so I don't get every email right away. But if you have any questions, if there's something that we haven't discussed that you would like to know more about, please send me an email. Please visit our website, and I look forward to seeing everyone's speeches in the next few weeks.
On that note, we're going to conclude our interview, but don't forget, if you are in a mood for Mexican, even if you're not in a mood, come anyway. 200 New Main Street in Yonkers. I'm sure that once you come here for the first time, you're going to be a customer for life. Now you can come over on Tuesdays, Taco Tuesdays, have a few drinks in the afternoon after work, make new friends and enjoy socializing with other people that you don't know. Now again guys, Yonkers Voice is not my voice. Yonkers Voice is the platform where your voice is amplified. We address things that we feel it's important to you. The bickering, the baloney between this and that, it's something that we have no interest in taking part of. It's something that I'm not going to spend a moment talking about it. I just ignore it and stay focused on things like this. Now, you are also part of the solution. We need to spread the good news. We need to spread the things that motivate others to do good. And one of the ways that we can do so is by you sharing things like this. Share it, put it on your page so others can see. Ask your friends to share on their page so others can see. That's the magic of social platforms. Share, 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 spread the good news. Spread the good news more than you spread the bad news. Yonkers Voice does not make the news, we just report the news. But this is the news that we want you to share. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time. Take care and be good. How was that?
Wonderful. Thank you for having me.